Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the After Show, the show that's after the show. Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
I don't know about you. I had fun stomping all those children in that carnival. They didn't stand a chance.
You didn't even try to let us win.
It was a very fun episode.
I had a fun time exploring the tunnels.
It wasn't meant to be that horny, and then it became a very horny subplot.
The way my instinct was to end the call when I heard tunnels being loved, I was like, I gotta go. I have to leave.
That wasn't even me this time. It was Deanna.
I needed her to know. My finger went for the button. I was like, I gotta go.
I was sitting there the whole time like, this can't be like about to happen. Like this like centaur lady, this satyr lady is about to just murder the shit out of Bo in this tunnel. And I was like waiting for it. And then they're like, and then some PG-13 handholding happens. And I was like, oh. Nothing.
They're gonna kill him and dump him in the water.
Yeah, like I thought something bad was about to happen. Like I was like,
the choice was for me. How scuzzy is Bo about to be with either the mother or the dog? I don't know.
Yeah. No, I realized I was like, oh, it's funny if he's got like a groupie teenager. And then you clearly were like, ooh, I have a groupie. And I was like, oh, well, let me make somebody who's not a teenager.
by teenager, you meant 18.
No, I said 17 out loud.
Oh, well.
It was very funny, though, for the moms who are like, but I mean, I am here.
Yeah. Go get some candy, daughter. I have things to do.
I've been a toy
I
for a
know
long
he just
time.
came back to life, but Mummy has needs. He's hung like a horse.
Oh, wait.
Does that mean that the entire time we've just been walking around?
His dick's just flopping.
I picked Centaur for a reason.
I'm just curious how that happens in the Tunnel of Love. Like, it's a boat. Like,
It sure is. And when the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking.
That's right.
They just they set up the fence. It's like nobody else can go in here.
The ride
It's just echoing like a motherfucker in there, just ball clapping sounds and shit. It's just echoing like reverb and all.
SeaWorld. They just closed the curtains and we're like, we know what's going on over there, but we're not going to talk about it.
It's fine. It'll be over in a little while. Don't worry.
This dude said, come back to me in 30 minutes.
ride's broken.
You gotta work up to it. You know, it's like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
It's so funny.
I ain't help, bro. I give him a line of cocaine. I mean, fairy dust.
I mean, at least there was a wholesome Ferris wheel ride to even it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did
Some
a lot
great
of wholesome
moments
things.
with Sasha and Lotus.
Nice and innocent, wholesome even.
How are you doing that? I felt bad about the memory thing because I knew it was going to be a thing. It's like, I don't want to rip away the victory of finding your brother from you.
Well, it couldn't be done yet. We've got a whole other area. But the solution is worse. So that's great. How are we... I'll leave that for next session, but like, I don't know how the fuck... you have to kill all three of them is the impression I just got. For the memory.
You can't kill them all to get the remaining witches to work together.
That are all, or all four of them. They're a coven. There's a lot of them. There's four of them, aren't there? There's
the fourth one is like in a tube, a sleep tube. A sleep tube. I think that's how it was. It was like in a glass coffin, right?
Yeah.
Like Snow White?
Sleep tube, yeah.
I like how instead of saying a glass coffin, you just went sleep tube.
That's all I could think
He's like,
of.
I have the perfect definition for it, but I'm gonna call it a sleep tube instead.
Well, the second definition came after. All I could think of was like, she's in a tube and she's asleep.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck these silver threads are supposed to mean, but they just keep coming back, and I'm like, what do I tell them? I'm like, I don't know what to fucking tell them. I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, she knows exactly what you're doing, and she planned it.
I think that might be the impression she's trying to push towards you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
Because otherwise she would be the goddess of like everything if she controlled the future.
What she is.
I don't know if the gods agree with that. She's a witch.
Right, Whatever, bro. I'm just saying she's gonna be counterspelling the turn before you do your shit.
Mephisto just comes to
It's
us
funny
before the
'cause Deanna
battle,
doesn't
like,
know what I'm doing.
"Hey, so I just need you to kill her real quick because she's stepping all on my biz." And I just
Look, I'm thinking next move is either we find the future lady or we find the good hag, and we don't know how to get to the good hag. So like,
But there's only 3 lands in Prismy, right?
I'm still suspicious. I don't think she's good.
I think that's just because you hate order.
I don't like people saying no. She's mean.
Yeah, they were all like, let's do these horrendous things like steal, kill, and control people's futures. And she was like, no, no, no. And you were like,
No, no.
use me.
Yeah, I don't know what
Trampling on a
doing,
good
bro.
time.
Yeah, I don't know why she thinks she can just tell people what to do.
I'm about to be riding a dragon in the battle. What you guys think about that?
he's so small.
I mean, when it grows up in 100,
Not
200
not for
years?
long.
Does the
I
dragon?
got a
taste
witch of the
like
future.
candy?
I'm about to just like
You think she gonna help you?
she my girl.
You know what happened last time he got turned into a big monster?
I'm about to just make a deal real quick. Hey, speed up the future of this dragon so I can ride him now.
I'm sure you can find another candy necklace in the witch's house. Can't be
Jam
that
it
Force
down
feed
his
it to
throat
him.
the way his last mom did.
No. I'm gonna
That made him shake his trust in her and then allowed
I'll
you to
treat it.
kill her.
I'll treat it like dog food. You know, like I'll give him like a worm with
You'll
a
wrap it in
inside
peanut butter.
I'm like, I love this shit. I'm like, I bet you do.
Oh my god.
It's not evil if they don't know about it.
It's for your own good.
No, I think Dylan's talking a big game. He's always like, oh, I'm going to do the evil thing. You spent literally the entire session going, I want to make sure that he has a good night. What do you want to do, little buddy? So cute.
That's also
And he
true.
did. He enjoyed every minute.
He had a great time. You did a great job distracting him. I'm going to say the trauma of witnessing his mother be murdered is not going to disappear, but he had a good time tonight.
He went to the fair. He's all better.
He's all good now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any ill will towards me, even though I finished her, right?
No, he does. I've talked to him about it. He does not like you.
I feel like that's not a call for you to make.
I talked to him. I'm his
You
father.
haven't noticed anything.
All right.
What
Are you
teenager
one of
hasn't
those
kept a secret from his father?
overprotective fathers?
I got a pocket of like I pocketed some of the worms because I just fucking for him because I was like, oh, he likes these, so I got some in my pocket. I'm about to feed to him.
You're like, no, Cradle Fall, you can't date until you're 900.
Hell no, you kidding me? I'm about to treat him like a prize dog. Whoa, who is this? Is this a purebred white dragon or not? Is this a pure...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But Daddy, I love him.
I don't care. We got a family to
Wow.
raise here.
The party is
took a
getting
turn.
fucking huge, though, because you're like, well, Keith is going to come with us, and Sasha's going to come with us, and all of my children are going to come with us, and my groupies are going to come with
Mhm.
us.
Yeah, you
Only
should
them
know
behind.
this.
They're
Because
He's over here just
You-
like,
Bo's gonna come out of the tunnel of love and the mom's on his back. And we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm a stepfather now, says Bo.
I have
It's going to be a little
responsibility.
weird because my stepdaughter is also into me.
These have stats, right?
I've seen this anime.
It's just like all the porn
Wait,
I've
what?
watched.
Did you ask if the MILF has stats?
I said the groupies, but yes.
No, because I didn't know that they were going to exist until
Well,
they can't.
all
come
right,
with
Cradle
us.
Falls got stats. I need some fucking stats for my family.
You can
I
write
guess.
them letters.
Love letters.
I'm gonna teach Sasha to be a druid, so he can have stats
Child
too.
support.
I do have to say, you guys are a great party for a next generation party to come out of because you've adopted so many. It's going to be Jingle Jangle, Sasha, Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to be like a beast, a
warforged.
Drake Warden Ranger or something because he's got Cradle
That's our
Fall.
next game. We're just gonna play Alexander Jeffrey.
Just play Alexander. It's just a literal fucking lily pad.
Like something has
Every-
to happen to
I
Alistair
feel like
and we
that'd be
have to
perfect for
avenge him.
James. I feel like James would
Like-
embody that role.
you're in like you're in like combat, and they just flip his ass out of the water, and he starts to fucking like just suffocate in the air.
He can flop around like a dead fish. It'd be
Like
great.
Magikarp, I wiggle. Okay.
All
No.
right, that's good, buddy. Jeffrey, what do? I roll around, straight faced. I grapple.
Knives also.
Roll an intimidation check.
He should be a rogue. He can sneak up on people. They'll never see the knives coming.
Stab, stab.
He's good at fucking just grappling motherfuckers. Got like a 28 naturally.
They all have his base stat block has a +8 to athletic checks.
I feel like if Jeffrey holds them, like impales them in place, Alexander can go over and like slap them in the face.
Yeah. Just full body slammed by a lily pad.
Why did I ask the dragon for help catching the fairies? I should have asked Jeffrey.
Jeffrey could just
Jeffrey just grasps. Oh my god.
Stabs them, they die.
The ringleader's like, all right, you win, bro.
Just stop the carnage.
Stop, he's already dead.
Please.
It's a hostile drug takeover.
You can have it all. Calm down.
The family becomes a cartel.
Yeah, and who's the kingpin? Say it.
This has.
I'm the one who knocks.
This has been the darkest after show I think we've had. There's been a lot of serious topics brought up already.
Very
MILFs.
good.
Milfs being a stepdad that
Fucking roll.
has a stepdaughter that's other things.
After a while, she'll come to see me as a father and not as a dad.
God,
You
okay.
can only
sure
hope.
about that?
Otherwise, Thanksgiving is just gonna stay real awkward every year.
I regret.
What you
saying
doing
that.
under the table there?
Do you regret saying that? Anyway.
There at like Christmas dinner, and she's like, "You remember when you flirted with me on stage one time, and you sung the whole song, and you winked at me? I do. And you fucked my mom in a tunnel."
I don't remember that at all. I repressed that actually. And you should do.
You can't unring that bell. You can't put the shit back in the horse.
Oh, no.
We can try.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth is what you should say to her.
I think she's trying though.
She's
Anyway.
anyways.
I think that Cyclops want to have
Apology.
things with me.
Bro, did you see chat?
No.
You named him Feel, and he was like Feel with like Feel. He's like Feel the Cyclops, and then he had Phil like Fill, Phil the Cyclops. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, chat was really feeling the Lotus Clops.
Yeah.
Shit.
What?
We said we were like
Ship.
when you won the stare off. I was in chat with Afraid Not. We were like, ask him on a date.
What?
And you
I
did
know in my notes I have when I built the Cyclops competition, a lot of these games were originally built for the Witchlight Carnival, and then you guys didn't get to them. I have so many fucking games in there, so I chose some of them to be here instead.
Okay.
And I love that the notes just end with Max and Phil are married. I decided just now, and I'm like, okay, perfect. But they're polyamorous. They're fine. It's mostly it's all good. Nothing untoward is happening here. But it is definitely a goblin and a very large Cyclops who are in a relation together.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about me. And I did think that several times when you kept saying my name, and I was like,
Oh, yep,
No,
sorry.
it's not
I
me.
forgot. Your name
Not
is Lotus
me.
in the game, so your name is not Max. It didn't even occur to me.
the fan fiction's already being
You kissed the
drawn.
back of your hand.
He did, and I was like, what the fuck? Sir?
And then we were like, ask him on a date, and you didn't.
I did not read that chat. I was just taken aback for a second. I was focusing on the next round.
That's what gave you disadvantage, the kiss on the back of the hand.
I do.
Oh.
I very much appreciate Nora doing a bunch of competitions that she does not want to do. But I don't enjoy this at all.
For the glory of Mephisto and friendship, she's gonna do it.
okay, I'll eat these worms. And she's like helping us just fucking like slaughter the rolls with +2 to all of our saves. And she's just over there dying.
As a last
Got her 5
resort,
minutes.
if you guys were gonna lose a staring contest, I was gonna invisible mage hand poke him in the eyeball. But I felt like I should wait and see if you're actually gonna lose first, because I felt like that'd be mean since he was so
Into you.
yeah.
He's nice, and you're a very good-looking young half-orc.
How does this
You got those apple-bottom jeans and the boots with the fur.
This is
The whole
why-
world was a looking at. Okay.
This is why I wear my cloak, so nobody sees my apple bottom unless I want them to.
See, but Bo, with his cloak of billowing, the billowing is meant so that his apple bottom is never hidden by the cloak.
You gotta
Of
show
course,
off
of
the
course.
moneymaker, man.
How does this
I know what's
Cyclops
on
look?
the show.
I need to see. You have.
Oh, I made up what the Cyclops looked like. I mean, he's got a softer face and one huge eye in the middle of his face, if that's a turn off. But then I described him as essentially being a big, burly, like a bear. Not like a bear is in the animal, the bear. I'm talking about the gay man, the
Like
bear.
the guy.
In overalls with no shirt.
Now that I
Like,
think
this
of-
is a sexy Cyclops, actually.
Very hairy chest.
A
It looks
very hairy chest to make it more distracting for the staring contest. My eye is up here, he says.
now that I
Do
think
we
of-
have timestamps for this episode? I know you guys
Yeah,
were
we
split
do.
up a lot,
We
which I do
do.
apologize for.
Why is it titled the way it is?
I looked up sexy Cyclops, and it's mostly just the X-Men hero.
I did not title it, so I
Like,
can't answer that.
why?
I did that, I think. What was the title again?
Cum shirts.
The actual one?
Oh yeah, episode 18, cum shirts.
Mhm.
You know
They're
why that
milk
is, Danny.
shirts, actually.
You of all people should know why that is. All right.
Had nothing to do with the episode.
Yes, it did. It was part of the pregame. It came up, so it became the title. Like, I just pick anything randomly funny and just slap it on there as the fake title.
Okay.
Now you
What's
understand.
the real one?
Tradition at this point.
What's the real title? I don't even know.
Didn't you put it up? on
It
screen,
was.
sir?
I don't think I ever got to say it in the session. It was originally the band was going to say this is the first annual Hullabaloo. It's essentially they were going to make a music festival here. Then you kicked them off the stage. That's fine. So they never got to say it, but it is
That's a real
called
performance
the
show.
first Thither's first and founding Hullabaloo. This is just supposed to be we're having a party. It's going to be a celebration every year.
You know I have to edit that in the thumbnail, right?
Yeah, sorry, Hullabaloo.
Oh yeah,
All that, right?
title's long as hell, bro.
Hullabaloo.
We're not. It's
Codename
gonna.
Next Lore is also very long, and everyone.
That was, but this one's gonna be worse. I'm gonna look at like the YouTube recommendation. It's gonna be like 3 words. And be like, what's the rest of it say? It's another paragraph. Okay, let's read these things, shall we?
Yeah.
So pre-show, before we started, take it from the top. It's because Deanna had her take it from the top. 56 minutes. Booty and the Swan Boats. The playwrights have groupies now. Hour 16 minutes. The gang makes a baller ass cape to help Bo get MILFs. That's true.
It's true.
We succeeded.
It
Could've done it
went
without
very
you guys,
well. You'll have to help me with Mr. Light. Hour and 46 minutes, 45 seconds. This beatdown rated A for Alistair's A+ parenting. Hour and 49 minutes. Oddly sexual pixie beatdown. It was oddly sexual, Deanna.
It wasn't meant to be.
We were
It
like,
really
all right,
wasn't-
strike one, and then you said something else suspicious,
I like,
and we were
I like
like,
how my traumatized son, I was like, what do you want him to do? And he's like, those fairies look like they could use an ass beating.
He would be into. I was like, he's not gonna want to do any of the eating competitions. He likes
violence.
athletic. He likes active stuff. So sure, that one.
I remember
also
the
have
thing.
to say.
Oh, go ahead. No, you.
Okay. I love the moment where we have the perfect setup for genuine character growth with Alistair learning to reach out and ask those around him for help. And he's like, actually, no, fuck this. I can do this myself.
Well, he failed his
Don't
check, so he
need
had
you.
to.
Yeah, I felt 3 rolls on persuasion, and I was like, you know what?
Actually, that's
Fuck
included
you
in the
too,
next
buddy.
Just
timestamp.
because you had originally been such a shithead to him earlier about like, I can beat you into the dust with this, I'm so great. Like it wasn't gonna be a high DC at all. But then you had been such a butthead that I was like, yeah, I feel like he's not gonna help you. He's gonna, because he had previously referred to you as talentless. So he takes after his dad in that way. Just being rude.
Yeah, they call me talentless.
Damn. I feel like it was just a little bit innuendos when you're like, "What big guy you gonna beat up all 3 of us at once?"
You think you can take all
Everybody
3
was
of
like,
us?
Try.
"I'll
That's
try and
just
take all
how I
3 of you."
talk.
All right.
Pleasure.
But hey, speaking of Dylan rolling like garbage, that's actually our 55 minutes. Dylan rolls like garbage.
Let's go.
2 hours and 10 minutes ish. Just eyeballs staring.
That's the staring contest.
Staring contest. Thank you. It's like the emoji eyes that are really creepy and they just kind of look at you. Yeah, those ones.
My
Yeah, just put
favorite.
those on the screen now and have them zoom in and get closer and
Thank you for giving me more work, Tiana.
Do it for the bid.
The next one is really
I have to now. Everybody's watching. Okay. 2 hours and 21 minutes. Bowman the THEE stallion seduces a crowd and goes on a date.
Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Titty little waist, body yaddy
Whoa,
yaddy yaddy.
whoa, whoa,
Hey.
whoa.
Love to know.
It's
more.
Megan the Stallion. Okay, never mind.
All right.
Oh, Zach.
I'm playing it in the car.
Never heard of that.
You've never heard of Megan
Her
the
body?
Stallion?
She made WAP with Cardi B. Or wait, Nicki.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Cardi. Right? What? Who was the other one?
She did Savage.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
Savage
Minaj,
remix
yeah,
with
yeah.
Beyonce.
Ratchet.
She
Wet ass
did
pussy.
body-
Really?
No.
No,
My
I'm
God,
not-
I will be
uncultured
required
swine.
I'm a poor white kid. I don't really listen to
You've
it.
definitely heard WAP. I'm gonna say that right
Unfortunately.
now.
A bucket and a mount for this wet ass pussy.
Whoa,
Wipe your nose like a credit card.
All right,
All
stop
right.
giving Max more.
Park that big man truck right in his little garage.
Okay, right. Moving on. We're moving along.
We've been copyright struck because their singing was too good.
It's especially sensual. I want you to
That's
get
part of
that
the
little
Aftershow.
dangly thing way in the back of my throat. Okay.
Please.
That's what we're
She's
coming
like, I don't
for.
know the name of that shit.
I'm keeping that one in. 2 hours and 21 minutes. We already did that one. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Spaced out very expertly. Worm damage. 2 hours and 29 minutes. Star orcs. That feels a little derivative. We're half orcs, but thank you. Anyways. Raina.
Oh, I did not do that one.
Oh, really? Somebody else made a timestamp?
Someone
was
made
me.
Star Wars. Hey.
I think it was 49. Yeah, 49 minutes.
Storks.
You know what? I'll give you a pass because it was you. Cool. And that's all we have.
Yay.
Let's go.
I'm sorry for reciting most of the lyrics to WAP in the after show that you'll now have to edit out, Max.
You know what? I guess I'll just make Christian do it. I don't know. I don't know. I'll do the work at some point.
I don't know.
Can't
All right.
wait. Thank you all so much for coming here. It's been a blast. I hope you all had a good night. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. But we're going to go ahead and sign off here. We love you all. Deuces.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Also, good night to everybody in real life.